Hi, I actually did not plan to film a video today. I mean, I did plan to film this video, I just got this idea yesterday, but I did not plan to film it today. So I guess this is just gonna be like vlog style, just me sitting here. Like I did not plan to film it. Legit, I just came up here. I just finished doing my quiet time Bible study, and right now it is 2:05 p.m. on Friday. I watched a movie just now, Children of Men. Didn't really like it. I mean, it only got exciting for me halfway through. Anyway, so this video, as you can tell from the title, is not gonna be happy video because I actually never really talk about this, and one of my like New Year's resolution, New Year's goals for 2021 was to tell more of my feelings, and I think I've been doing that more. I could improve. But basically because for most of my life, like most people, I hide things inside, and that's just not good. You know, that eats you from the inside out. So I want to talk about this because even though I'm just telling a camera, like at least I'm telling someone, you know. Yeah, so as you can tell from the title, 2020, at the beginning I actually got kind of depressed. Yeah, so let's just get into the story, I guess. So after SPM, and if you're Malaysian, you know that after SPM usually people go work while waiting for the result, waiting to masuk uni, right? I was the same. I talked to my friends, you know, when we're at school, talk about, oh, you want to go to work, want to die out, you know, like typical things, can you plan so many things, you want to do so many things after SPM, stuff like that. It's just normal. So me and my friends, I remember Form 4, Form 5, we said, oh, can't wait to work, we want to work together, find work together, stuff like that. It's very normal, you know, and with my groups of friends, like, you know, it's just all fun, and I was super excited to, not like super excited to be done with school, but like super excited to like, oh, after SPM I can go work with my friends, it's gonna be good, and get the work experience, whatever, while also working with my friends, you know, stuff like that. Just planning, typical teenage stuff. Okay, Form 5 stuff. Okay, I know you've all done it. Also want to dye your hair blue color, purple color, which I actually did. Yes, honey. Anyway, back to the point. This is all good memories. Spoiler alert, plot twist actually. After SPM I did not go to work. I did not get a job, and I applied. Me and my friends actually, you know, we went to apply for jobs. I mean, we went to like go look for jobs. I had a few job application forms actually just to fill out and send, wait for I don't know, interview, whatever. I remember one place, they were like so eager. I guess they really wanted workers. They gave us the form, so I would have gotten a good chance there, I guess. But basically I still have those forms, I think, but I never once worked. I mean, I didn't get a job after SPM, and the reason for that is actually this whole not getting a job after SPM is what affected me very badly, and I'm gonna tell you, just to tell my story. Like I said, I don't want to keep stuff inside anymore. It's just not good for me. So basically the reason why I couldn't get a job, I couldn't go to work after SPM, is because I have to stay at home with my grandparents. I'm someone who lives with my keluarga, what do you call it, outside the keluarga asas. I stay with my auntie and my grandparents from my mother's side because my parents are divorced. So when my parents divorced, my mom got custody, and so I live with her family, if you get what I mean. So after SPM I couldn't go to work because everyone else is, you know, gone. I mean, my brother is at uni, and then my auntie is at work, my mom is at work. Who is gonna be at home to look after my grandparents? That's why I could not go to work, and that destroyed me. And you might be thinking, that's not a big deal, like you just can't go to work. But the thing is, I hyped myself up so much, like since Form 4, Form 5, talking with my friends, and I don't know why, while talking to my friends, it never came into my head that I might not be able to work. Like I was just so hyped, and it never once came to my head that I won't be able to work. I'll just be staying at home with my grandparents, and because no one is at home with them, so obviously I have to be at home, which is not their fault. I'm just saying, I got myself so hyped for what, you know, and it's just, it all just came crashing down. And I know someone is gonna say, that's not a big deal. It was a big deal, you know. I remember like, oh damn, yeah, I'm supposed to stay at home. Like, why didn't I think of this? Like, you know, why didn't I realize that earlier, that I'm just supposed to stay at home, you know? And I've been doing that all my life actually. There are a few times when I have got to go out with my friends over the years, but there were a few times actually when I couldn't go out with my friends. They invited me and I'm like, no, because my grandma needed my help at home. So I'm actually quite used to that stay-at-home life. Between me and my brother, he's always the one who went out the most, you know, and I'm always the one who is asked to stay at home to look after my grandparents, which is fine. But it's just in the moment after SPM and realizing, wow, nothing, I'm just gonna stay home. It's just the same thing. Why didn't I realize this? Why did I hype myself? If I realized this since Form 4, Form 5, maybe I wouldn't get myself too excited. And I know it just seems like work. Like, why are you so excited to go to work? I was excited for the experience, and life. I've only known life at school. How is work life? I really want to experience that, and I want to experience that with my friends. That's why we went to look for jobs together. I still have the forms. But yeah, it messed me up so bad. Like, I remember the beginning of 2020. I don't know when exactly, around January lah, I guess. It just messed me up so bad. I was so lonely. And the reason is, I went from 5 days of seeing my friends, and I had the best time in school, especially in Form 5. Like, my last 2 years of school, Form 4, Form 5, they were the best years in school, I had the best time, laughing every day. Something always funny happened at school, and meeting my friends and being myself, because I couldn't really be myself at home or anywhere else. School was that one place where I could be mostly myself, and even my family has never seen that side of me. They have never seen the side of me that even is on camera, I think, because I just hide a lot, because I don't know, I just can't be myself at home, if you get what I mean. Everyone, the only one who's like that, nothing wrong with my family, but I just can't be myself with my family. So at school was the place where I laugh and talk, and it was a lot of fun. And I went from 5 days of that, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, looking forward to a day of fun, just to silence, total silence, just at home. Do you guys know how lonely that was? Like, and also, like, I think it was since December, or since January, like, I actually decided to do like a social media cleanse, which I've done before. But the reason why it was so hard now was because I was totally alone. Before that, I did take a break from like WhatsApp. I did like a social media fasting kind of thing. But the thing is, the difference was with that was that I was still seeing my friends, all the time. But this time it was no WhatsApp, no Twitter, I think, no IG, whatever, and also no seeing anyone. So I actually had to cut that short. I remember I got too lonely. It got too hard, so I actually had to install WhatsApp and like end my fast early. But anyway, so it just got so lonely. Like, I remember staring out the window at like kids used to like walk to school, right? Because I used to walk to school. Actually, my house was quite near to the school, and I remember looking out the window like, I wish I can go back, because that was when I was happy. I'm not kidding. Like, I actually felt like I lost my purpose to live. Like, I remember I had a diary. Is it here? It's here! This was it! This was the diary. I didn't write that much. This was actually a Christmas present or birthday present from my best friend. I didn't write that much, but I did write during this time. This was on 12:15 a.m. 2nd January, Thursday, and this was before it really got bad. So I wasn't really that like sad or lonely yet, but I did write about how weird it was to not go to school anymore. See here. So tadi I uninstalled WhatsApp, IG, and Twitter. Okay, so this was when I was starting my fast. Feels good, so good. People start school in 7 hours, and for the first time I don't. It feels weird. I'm 18 this year, yeah. So weird. For the first time in 6 years, I don't bangun 5 a.m. Monday to Friday and see Sidak, Miriam, that's my friends. For the first time in 3 years, I don't kena hasut Miriam. Okay, this is all just inside jokes. For the first time, I don't catat homework. When you go to school and teacher tell you homework, you have to catat. For the first time, I don't do that. For the first time, I don't joke with Cikgu Chong about being a boyfriend. There was this one teacher, hi Cikgu Chong, if you're watching, I miss you. She always used to like question me if I'm single or not. She don't believe, that time that I'm single. Betul kah kamu tak ada boyfriend? Alah, for the first time I have to find my way alone. I'm sad, school is done, but I must look forward to the years ahead. I'm growing up, no one can stop it. Anyway, udah ki emo kau. Bodoh. Anyway, let's go find the sad stuff. Did I just roast myself? Okay, did I just roast myself? Okay, this is from 2nd January, also 2:30 p.m. I tengah nangga movie 1 tahun lagi kat restaurant. So, I remember this movie actually. 1 tahun lagi. I wonder, apa benda tu? I wonder if I will ever find love. Ew, hahaha. Tapi menalah, orang kedak aku nang single for life kerasa. Udah, did I just roast my own singleness? Day 3 of social media fast. Going well so far. Okay, let's go to the sad parts. Okay, this is from 13 January, so not that long from what we just read, okay? Oh, I said that I miss my cat who went missing last time. I miss Penchen, that's his name. Kena sedar lagi kawan tunggu kat pintu. Sit lagi malam-malam ku duduk sia cakap-cakap. Oh, I used to sit at the front door and talk to my cat at night. I should move on, but he is my friend. Best cat in the world. I feel lifeless a lot. Dah lama aku say rasa gila. What is happening to me? I'm slipping away. This loneliness is destroying me. Not laughing is killing me. I remember I used to miss laughing so much. Laughing is my medicine. I laugh at everything and anything. If I don't laugh for a while, there's something wrong with me, you know. I want my life back. Give me my life back. Emo jua. Ha 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 ha. What is happening to me? My world is going away. I don't know what I'm saying, LOL. I don't know what is life anymore. I don't know how to live. Okay, so basically, that sounds so dramatic, but I'm serious. Like, staying at home so much, I felt like I had no more purpose anymore. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I just felt so meaningless, you know, because last time I used to go Monday to Friday, go to school, meet my friends and have a purpose and have a good day and whatever, and now it's just stuck in the same thing every day. Like, I have nothing to do, and sounds like not a big deal, I'm serious, but I don't know how to explain it to you. It just got so bad. Like, I just felt so lonely, and just to go from 5 days of that a week to silence, it just messed with me so bad. Like, I didn't even know I needed social interaction that much. Couldn't go out. I didn't go. And I remember, like, not even like I guess the thing that hurt me the most is that no one in my family ever asked if I wanted to go to work. I guess everyone just assumed that I was okay. No one ever asked me, you know, go out, you know. Like, yeah, this was before COVID, and I mean, it's not their fault, but I remember feeling like, damn, y'all really don't want me to go to work. Y'all just want to keep me at home as if I haven't been doing that all this time. Like, this felt so resentful. And I remember, like, I remember feeling, when I knew that something was wrong with me, was when I started losing my sleep. And it just got so hard for me to sleep. And I'm someone who sleeps very easily. I'm a cat, okay? What do you expect? Okay? So I started to lose my sleep. And I mean lose, like, seriously, like, lie there for like 3 hours, 4 hours until I actually fall asleep. I just couldn't. At first, it was just like, cannot fall asleep. I just couldn't understand why. And I remember, like, it made me not look forward to going to sleep. Like, at night, I'll actually dread nighttime because I knew, oh, I'll be lying here for like 3 hours before I actually go to sleep. It was just so hard. And at first it was like that, and then later on, like, after a while, it became not being able to go to sleep because I was overthinking too much. And that's the first time that has ever happened to me, I think. Like, I've never experienced overthinking that much. Like, it's crazy how much I was thinking. That's when I knew something was wrong with me. I don't think this much. Why am I thinking this much before I go to sleep? And when I try to stop thinking, it will start again. I just knew there was something wrong with me. And I just remember, like, every day, it just became, like, I will be sad for no reason. And it wasn't sad because of a specific thing. I could be sitting there doing nothing, suddenly be sad, and, like, yeah, just randomly want to start crying any time of the day. And just I knew there was something wrong with me because I'm not like that. And I just knew, like, Miaw, there's something wrong with you. Are you getting depressed? Yeah. So I don't know if I've ever had depression before that, but I have a feeling I have had maybe mild depression in 2017 when I was in Form 3. So I started thinking, like, is this a relapse? Is this, you know, am I falling into depression? It was so scary. Like, it was so scary. I just knew there was something wrong. You just know. I just knew, you know, like, why am I sad throughout the day? And I remember, like, my mom kind of caught it, you know, but she didn't, like, fully catch it. Like, I remember one time we were planning for, like, a staycation, and I just wasn't interested. Like, I wasn't interested in anything, to be honest. And my mom was like, why are you not motivated to do anything nowadays? So she got that part, but she didn't get the rest. She didn't, like, think maybe I'm depressed. She just got the part where I had no motivation whatsoever to do anything. And I remember my grandma also got it. That was kind of, like, scary when my grandma, and she never said this to me before, she said, like, if you're depressed, you can tell me. I'm like, what? No, I'm not. So yeah. Oh yeah, when I was losing my sleep, like, first starting to lose my sleep before the overthinking one, just the normal losing my sleep for no reason, I remember I told my brother about it. I was like, should I find medicine? I'm serious. I googled, like, sleeping medicine that you can get at pharmacy. I was gonna get it, but anyways, I told my brother, and he said, like, oh, at least you're not overthinking. And the thing is, I really wasn't. But somewhere after that, the overthinking started. Anyway, so I decided to Google symptoms of depression relapse, and bro, I had the symptoms. I got so scared. I was like, no way, like I'm not gonna let that happen to me. So anyway, this is from Thursday 16 January 8:42 p.m. Yes, I read the time. I'm back. I had symptoms of depression relapse. Oh, sorry, that's an exclamation mark, not a question mark. Relapse. By the way, aku dah install WhatsApp. Yeah, I remember that. I cut short my fast, like I said. Haha, on 13 January because sick tahan lonely gila. And I started to overthink and cry malam-malam, so I takut. So I fight back. Because I be like, ain't no way depression is getting me again, and it didn't. Oh, this was when I was starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah. So this was also because my friends had invited me over for a sleepover, which I knew that some of my family would not like, but I needed that. I needed that. I just needed to spend time with my friends and have a sleepover and just do something other than house chores. I know you're watching and you might think this is not a big deal, but I'm serious. It's just so bad. Every day was just the same, and I didn't see my friends. I was just at home doing the same stuff, and no one knew. If I tell you this also, you're like, that's not a big deal. I'm serious though, like it just got so lonely. If you're like me and you laugh every day, and it just goes from that to like nothing. Even like a sleepover with your friends already gets you like, wow, there's hope in life. And it got so scary when I found out I had the symptoms of depression. Like, I didn't want that. I didn't want to feel hopeless again, like I did in Form 3. Like, I had been happy for that long. I didn't want it to haunt me again. There's some other stuff here I'm not gonna read you, but there was stuff that I kept inside. Like, I remember it got extra scary, and this was the time when I was still staying at my old house, not at this house. This is a new house. This is my auntie's house. But that time I was still staying at my old house, and I remember like they were planning, like my family was planning to stay here sometimes, like stay here during the weekdays, I think, because the air at my old house wasn't good for my grandma, something like that. The air here is better because this is I guess a new area or whatever. There's hutan, I don't know, but the air here is better for my grandma, and my grandma is not very well. So my family was planning to, during the weekdays, come here, weekends go back to my house, get our things or whatever. So basically, yeah, something like that lah. And I remember I got so scared. That scared me so much. The reason for that is because at that time here had no Wi-Fi, and to use my data, there was no signal downstairs, I think, so I had to go upstairs. And but usually I'd stay downstairs with my grandma, and I just knew it would be extra lonely here because here is super quiet, and I was already struggling at home. Even though I could communicate with my friends through WhatsApp and whatever, I was still struggling, and I just knew that it would be worse if I come here. And I was actually contemplating not coming here, and that was so selfish. I know, because it was supposed to be not my whole family. It was me, my auntie, and my grandma supposed to come here every weekday or whatever. And the reason for that is because it can't just be my auntie and my grandma, because my auntie would have to go to work, and there will be no one with my grandma here. Okay, so that's why I had to come. Again, just the person who looks after my grandparents at home. Anyway, that's my job for most of my life. I don't think they've ever seen me as anything more. Anyway, so I was actually so scared because I knew I would be more lonely if I came here. And I contemplated not coming, and I know that's so selfish. I was like, Miaw, do you not care that no one's gonna be with your grandma here? And I felt so ashamed of myself. Like, imagine compromising someone's safety and someone's health just because you are getting depressed. Anyway, so I actually told my mom. I actually asked my mom, like, what if I don't go? She said, you have to go. No one in my family asked why I was thinking about not going. No one in my family asked about, am I okay at being at home all the time? No one asked, do you want to go to work? No one asked, do you want to see your friends? And I remember I told my like I tried to hint to her that there's something wrong with me, and I said, and I forgot exactly what I said, but basically I said if I come here cat fades to darkness or something like that, and she said she didn't get it. She thought I was talking about stray cats. Yeah, I had to talk to myself like, Miaw, it's for your grandma's health. If she stays there at my old house every day, her health will get worse because the air is not good. She has to come here most of the time, and you have to be here to look after her most of the time. Like, can you just be selfless just for once? Your mental health is nothing right now. Like, someone's actual physical health is at risk. It's okay if you get depressed. I had to tell myself, even though I was so scared. I was like, it will pass. Your grandma's health is at risk. And it was so scary. But I had to tell myself, like, it's okay if you get depressed. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying mental health doesn't matter. I'm saying that if I get depressed, it will cause nothing bad for anyone. So I have to realize that it's not like anyone. Anyway, so I just remember feeling so resentful, and I remember this was the time when my grandpa had to start taking insulin for his diabetes, I guess. And he doesn't dare to inject it into himself. You know, he has to inject his stomach every night with the insulin, and I totally understand why he doesn't dare to do it himself. Can you imagine injecting yourself? I don't think I could do that. So it's supposed to be my mom knew how to do it. My auntie didn't dare, I think, to do it. But then my mom sometimes would go to work and whatever, and we had to do it every night and stuff. So my family made me the person in charge to inject my grandpa with insulin every night. And I just remember feeling so resentful. And please don't get mad at me. I was already at a place where I was already angry at everything, sad at everything, and just feeling meaningless, right? So I remember feeling like, why am I the one who has to do this? He has daughters. I know my mom is busy, but why can't my auntie do it? Why is she scared to do it? You know, like, why am I the one who always the one who has to look after my grandparents? And I feel so bad when I say that. That's so selfish, Miaw. But I was angry at that time, okay? I don't feel like that anymore. I was just angry at that time. I just remember feeling so resentful. Wow, I'm the one who has to do insulin now. It's not about my dad. Anyway, so yeah, I still do his insulin every single night. I've been doing it since last year. Anyway, so there's just always been this resentment in me ever since. I didn't realize it actually ever since I was small, that I've always been the one who, if you need someone to stay at home, that's me. Like I said a few times, I remember this specifically one time. I was already getting ready to go out with my friends, like almost going to get ready, you know. I told my grandma I'm gonna go out, and my mom knew about it already. And then my grandma was like, is it that important? Because I kind of need your help at home. I was like, oh, okay, it's fine, you know. Even though it was a special, we used to do that like every end of the year, we'll go out together. But I had to skip that year because my grandma needed help at home. But basically, like, I've always been the like go-to person, you know. Usually, if my family needs someone to be at home, which is fine. But yeah, kind of makes you feel like, am I nothing more than that? Last time lah. I mean, what to do? That's life. But yeah, I remember I got better. By the way, I did get better. I forgot how. I think I just made myself busy, made myself do stuff. I was so scared of being depressed, bro. I was so scared. Pulled myself out of it. Somewhere along the way, I started reading the Bible also regularly, and I got better. And made this channel also last year. Yeah, but things have not always been that smooth also lah. I mean, this year even. For a few months I didn't go out at all actually. I was just here. We had just moved here also, And I was just here, and I didn't go out at all. No one in my family asked if I want to go out. No one asked if I'm okay, which I understand because I try to make myself understand. It's not like I simply blame them. I do make myself understand that they've always seen me as an introvert. They don't know that I have a life outside of here. If it was my brother staying at home all the time, they would ask, "Are you okay?" Because my brother has always been the one who goes out a lot more than me, and he's always seen as the loud extrovert. And I've been compared to him last time. Like, my mom and my brother used to make fun of me for being introverted. They used to call me antisocial and say that I hate people when I was younger, and that messed with me a lot because I thought there was something wrong with me. I'm actually just more introverted. Anyway, so yeah, there were a few months this year even that I felt so angry. Like, wow, I'm really nothing to you guys, huh? Just stay home. But that's life. That's life. That's how they see me. There's nothing wrong with that. I am supposed to look after my grandparents. Shouldn't be angry about that, and I'm not anymore. This was just mostly earlier this year and last year. So how long did it take me to film this? Wow, 2:34. It took me like half an hour. There was no real goal, no real point to this video. I just wanted to switch on the camera and talk because I tend to think about this stuff sometimes, and the hurt is still there. And now I almost got depressed. I was probably already depressed. I don't know, but it could have gotten worse. So it's just good for me to talk to a camera. I feel like I'm talking to someone. It's fine to feel these things. It's okay to feel angry at life sometimes. It's okay to sometimes wonder why life feels so meaningless and to feel like just nothing to some people. But that's not true. That's just you overthinking. And but it's okay to feel like that sometimes. I'm glad I got to tell you that. Got to get some stuff off my chest. That was good. Okay, now I'm gonna go watch a movie. Thank you for listening.